Britney Spears has a very big announcement. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me, girl. Listen, we gotta talk. We gotta talk because Miss Britney Spears is out here making some money moves, honey. Now listen, if this is the first time you are watching my channel, the whole vibe on my channel is like we're on a FaceTime call. And also, girl, don't look at my nipples. I am trying to embrace my body, okay? My nipples, they are giving Stranger Things upside down pepperoni slices. But you know what, girl? I am trying to embrace myself, okay? And I need to start, like, kind of just taking this body dysmorphia out. So you know what, girl? I'm gonna stand proud with my man boobs, and it's giving and you know, this is your sign to just embrace who you are, okay? But listen, girl, we gotta talk about Miss Britney Jean Spears, born December 2nd, 1981. There's been a lot of talk. Okay, there's been a lot of talk. Okay. We're still waiting for that damn biopic. Okay. John M. Chu, great genius. You know, the creator of the Wicked movie and Crazy Rich Asians and so many other amazing movies out there, is going to be doing the Britney Spears biopic after her memoir, The Woman in Me. But of course, we have yet to see anything. And girl, John M. Chu, please, I need to see something, bitch. A trailer, a script. I need to see something. But apparently, they don't even have a script. So this is going to be a very long time that, you know, until we see anything. But here's the thing. Britney Spears has had a couple things cooking up. Now, we've heard her mention her brand of jewelry, her announcement of Be Tiny, and her team officially did the trademark for it. And I'm very excited for this. So the headline reads, Britney Spears, my jewelry line is coming soon, y'all. She files trademark. Britney Spears is one step closer to debuting her first ever jewelry line. She officially filed a trademark for the brand. Britney's team filed the official paperwork with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office on Tuesday. The documents say the filing has met all the minimum requirements and is now awaiting review. So it is coming. Now, I'm curious to know if this is going to be in stores or if it's going to be sold, what is it called? Like straight to consumer, direct to consumer, whatever the fuck it's called. What store should hold this? I don't know. I want this to be bougie. She's always like with the G-Eazy's and the Iggy of Azalea and the Tinashes of the world. Like, no offense to them, but I want her to do things grand. You know what I mean? Like bougie grand. Says sources close to Britney say that the motivation behind securing the trademark was to prevent others from jumping on the name before Britney could bring her own vision to life. Says that while there's no official launch date just yet, Britney and her team are hoping the line will be ready to launch soon. Sources say that the line will be exclusive to jewelry, and Britney plans to be very involved in the design process of all the pieces. I love this. I love to hear that she wants to be involved and that she is wanting to design everything, because that's like the thing that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But I just want to support things that Britney is excited to do. I want to support things that Britney wants to do, that she's excited to do, and that, you know, gets her creative juices flowing. So I'm excited about this. Yes, Britney. Even though, you know, it might not look it, I have very large hands. So I don't know if her jewelry is gonna fit, but I'm still gonna support her because, you know, I support everything about Miss Britney Spears, honey. Okay, I go on eBay, girl. I find the most best treasures money can buy, honey. Okay, things that you know, I mean, I'm not playing. Like, I collect things from Britney Spears. Okay, if you guys want to see my collection, let a bitch know. But I have to say, I'm very excited for this new venture because, listen, if Britney Spears is excited, I'm excited. I just want Britney Spears to find something that makes her happy. You know, I just really want her to find something that makes her happy, something that she could really like relate to, and something that she could, you know, just be creative for. Because, you know, I have to say, I think that Britney Spears she has a lot of creative energy that, you know, she puts in her videos, and we see it all the time in her Instagram dances, in her performances, and her, you know, changing and putting all these outfits together. That's creative energy that she wants to put out. So, you know, I hope that this is something beautiful. I hope that this is coming from her, you know, because I'm gonna be so for real, and I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. And I hate I hate to say this because I know it's gonna piss off some people, but there's been like some merch coming out of like the 25th anniversary of Oops and all these things, and there's constantly like, you know, just random things coming out of Miss Britney Spears team. But I just don't want to buy anything that I don't think Britney Spears even knows about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Britney put together this merch. It's not even that cute. I'm sorry. I'm going to say what I said. I want something that Britney's actually excited for and announcing and talking about, and getting into that creative mode again. You know, pre-conservatorship, I mean, no, during conservatorship, we didn't really know a lot of what was happening until everything just kind of like blew up, you know, and she spoke out in the court, and then we really knew what was happening. But now it's a different ball game. Now I'm going to only support things that I know for a fact that Britney Spears is excited for. You know what I mean? So I do believe she's excited about this, because she's mentioned it in plenty of Instagram stories. So I hope that the jewelry is pretty. I hope it's amazing. I hope it sells great. You know, I really do think Britney Spears needs to clean up her reputation a bit. The press has been just, you know, horrible to her. There's a lot of people that doubt her sanity, if you will. And I'm excited for Britney Spears to step into this new role of entrepreneurship, of creative mode, of boss, and, you know, just kind of put her real heart out there, and be the boss bitch we know she is, you know what I mean? And kind of be on top of her things and make that coin, honey. Britney Spears, in order for her to be successful, she is going to have to stop doing a lot of the things that she is doing, okay? Point blank, period. A lot of people do not like her Instagram posts. They believe that she is acting erratic. They believe that she is acting crazy. And us Britney fans, we give her grace because we know everything she's been through. But to the naked eye of randoms, they don't know. You know, the general public don't really know everything about Britney. So they see her, they judge her, and they're mean. But when I say clean up her reputation, I mean clear up those rumors. I really do think it's important, because people are now even saying that she needs to go back into the conservatorship, that the Free Britney movement was, a very horrible thing for her. And that makes me very sad. So I do think that she could clean up a little bit her social media. She could talk a little bit more. She could, you know, kind of show us where she's at. You know, I mean, it would be really cool for her to sit down and, you know, just kind of chat and say, you know, I go to Mexico, and just talk a little bit about the products, talk a little bit about it. I know I sound very entitled. I get it. But from a business standpoint, a lot of people believe that Britney Spears is not well, and they're not going to support her if they don't believe that she is the one in charge and behind this product. So even though it might sound mean or whatever you want, I think Britney Spears definitely needs to get on top of this and show the world that she's still Britney. She's just having some fun. This is the way she likes to express herself. And, you know, for those who are judging her without really knowing what's going on, I just beg you to please give her some grace, read her memoir, and then you'll understand a lot. And it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, sometimes, honestly, I see some comments, people act like Britney Spears is, you know, doing some crazy ass shit. All she's doing is dancing around, you know, in mini skirts. I mean, what's wrong with that, girl? Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not doing crazy fucking shit like, you know, Gypsy Rose and all these crazy people, you know, in on social media that do some wild shit, like have full-on fights with their ex-boyfriends and call people out and, you know, expose things. She's literally just dancing, you know, lip syncing and dancing around. I mean, she's not hurting nobody, girl, but the general public, unfortunately, they just have a really big issue with it. So I just feel like the best thing she could do, speak out, you know, give a little update on her life, show us how excited she is for this new jewelry line, And that's it. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear from you all. I am so incredibly grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And are you excited for Britney Spears' new jewelry line? Britney, we love you. And I'll support anything you do, girl. Mwah. Bye.